You're welcome to the sixth episode of the Ballskiii Pod. Frank, Matt, and Ryan. It's the beginning of November, and the Bills are doing what they do. They beat the Chiefs in the regular season.
Regular season merchants against the Chiefs for sure. Some people were saying the Bills should just hope that they lost that game so that maybe they'll get the reverse. They'll actually win the playoffs. But
That's not a bad idea. I mean, I can believe in the reverse jinx or whatever.
yeah, it's really not. They should have just lost it, so then maybe they had a chance to win a playoff game. So all this really shows us is the same old thing. Bills, they'll give them a run for their money.
Chiefs
They'll
are out
win
the
in the
playoffs
regular
right now,
season.
though. That's the one thing about it. Like the Chiefs are like one game out of the playoffs. Okay.
Oh, technically, yeah. That's fine. They'll be in there. They'll be in there. A lot of season left. They're gonna be in there. There's no doubt about that. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm
no,
not.
they'll be there.
No, the
They'll be
Chiefs will
So
be in the playoffs.
there. Chiefs will end up
Absolutely.
winning that division somehow.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I still think they have a chance to win that division. But the Bills are a good team. Bills are a good team. There's no doubt about that. They're always a good team in the regular
And
season,
they got to win these games. The Patriots are nice.
right? Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
The Patriots
Patriots picked up a dub today against the Falcons.
Yep, against the Falcons. Yep,
Skin of
although
their teeth. They
Skin of their teeth win.
missed an
Line was
extra
fishy
point.
to start.
Yeah, line was fishy to start.
yeah.
Yeah, Michael Penix, he had a good game.
Good game by the Falcons. Yeah, it was kind of a must win for them. And, unfortunately, the kicker blew it at the end.
We'll get to that segment, but that was one of the reasons why they were our obituary team of the week.
Yeah, of
right?
course.
So,
yeah, whenever we bury a team, it's a wrap for that
Yeah,
team.
a wrap for
sorry,
them.
sorry to tell
Yeah.
y'all.
The pattern seems to be there. Go back, listen to the teams. That all seems like every time we bury them, their season's we pretty much put a dagger in their season.
I'm sorry about it. It's
So-
just what the Ballskiii Pod does.
But we
We
do.
find a team, we identify a team, and we see their weaknesses, and we just eliminate them.
It's not even analytics either. It's straight gut.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
right.
it's 100% good.
Once
Don't
you're
need
dead,
that
you're dead.
analytics
You're
shit.
not coming back from getting pronounced dead by the Ballskiii Pod.
Fine, but that's it.
That sense.
But yeah, what else? So what other big games? We are recording, right after the Sunday night slate.
Different setup this
Oh,
time.
different
We're
setup.
recording during Sunday Night Football.
Typically it's Thursday night. We recording right now. We're recording after slate
Switch
of
it up
Sunday.
after the Sunday night, watching the Sunday night game. Seahawks Commanders. I think we all took the Seahawks in this game.
Yeah,
We're hoping that happens. Maybe
We'll
a
see how that
JSN
turns
touchdown.
out.
yeah. I mean, you never know though. With Jaden Daniels, he's a great quarterback.
Back.
But I mean, Seahawks.
Yeah,
are
I mean,
great
there were
this
some
year.
good games.
They
There
were
was, I guess, one thing that stood out from the 1 o'clock slate is the Panthers upsetting the Packers. I think the Packers were like, 14.5-point favorites, somewhere
14
around
and a
there.
half. Yeah, wow. Huge spread.
That's the second game of the year for the Packers that they've now lost as 14.5-point favorites. First time was to the Browns. Trying to put up any points against them.
Like,
before-
what's up with that?
This
Like, they
time
play
lose
so
to the
well, and then
Panthers. They'll look like a juggernaut one team, and then the next week they look like they shouldn't even be in the playoffs. I mean, the offense is just insanely inconsistent.
yeah, that
and-
would get me sick.
Jordan Love, I mean, I don't even want to say the jury's still out on him because he's a good quarterback. Like I think
Yeah,
most
he's
people would
definitely
say Jordan Love is a
solid.
good quarterback. But I don't know what's going on there. If it's a coaching problem, a coordinator problem. They
Maybe
also
get him
really
a-
don't have any weapons on.
Yeah, I was gonna say
offense,
maybe get him a wide receiver 1 for once.
Yeah, they have like a bunch of wide receiver 2, 3, like Christian
Yeah,
Watson,
yeah,
and
like a
Romeo
bunch of
Dobbs.
threes.
They're all like threes,
Dobbs,
basically.
Reed, who I think is hurt. Yeah, a lot of different receivers they got. But none of them are bona fide ones. Get him a
No.
weapon, see what happens. Even Rodgers had Adams, right? So
Mhm.
get him something, and then then assess them. But I don't think that they're gonna make a. They might make the playoffs, maybe make a little noise, but I don't know how far they're gonna go. So
The Panthers are 5-4. They have the same record as the Chiefs.
Wow. Shout out to the Panthers and Meow Mix podcast, man. They're this podcast that they gave up on podcasting. Like they just
Oh,
quit
yeah.
because like the Panthers were just like so trash. They just like gave up on podcasting.
who's that? You said?
Yeah, it's called Meow Mix. They
Yeah,
have
I've
like
seen
their own
that.
like they're like a Panthers podcast. And they like a month ago just like gave up. They're like, yo, the Panthers are so trash. Like we can't even do this podcast anymore. And I think the Panthers have won like 4 out of 5 games
Yeah,
since they quit
right?
podcasting.
Oh my
I
gosh!
saw that.
Shout out Meow Wicks or whatever you call them.
But I think they're low key coming back. I
Well,
saw
they
they made
gotta
like
come
the,
back
well,
now.
like
There's
the
a bunch of
emergency
Panther news to
podcast.
talk
Yeah.
about.
Like, well, we're back. Like we're getting some momentum now. Maybe we'll come back online.
I don't know.
They gotta come back.
They may not want to, but then the Panthers are gonna start losing again. But
Yeah, I mean the Panthers. It's not like they're looking like they were particularly good in this game either. They only scored 16 points.
No, we already have them dead. As
But-
they're already in our obituary.
yeah,
so,
no,
like,
I mean
doesn't
Bryce
even matter.
Young. I mean, I know no exact stats, but I know he had about 5 to 8 fantasy points, depending on what league you're in. So
Yeah,
he had 8 hours, and that was a high scoring quarterback league. So
Yeah, so
maybe
probably
5 in
not
the
much.
standard league, 4 in the
Yeah,
standard league.
not much
Yikes.
fantasy points for him. Somehow
So
still beat the Packers.
yeah, yeah, and they
I know if
still beat
you're
the
in a
Packers.
survivor pool and you pick the Packers, you're sick.
That's a heartbreaker. Just go with the Rams. I mean, the Rams,
Go with
come
the
on. The Rams
Rams.
we're gonna murk the Saints every day. Like, that was just gonna happen.
There was another upset, I guess, is the next survivor pool loss as well as the Lions. I
Mhm.
could not get it done against JJ McCarthy. Is JJ McCarthy elite? Is he
Yeah,
back?
I think that's a conversation to be had. I mean,
Finally threw the Jettas. It was wow,
yeah,
finally.
he looked good this week, and I mean, he had moments before he got hurt where he did look good, but he had a lot of moments where he didn't look he where he didn't look good, you know, but few moments where he did look good every now and then. But I don't know. This week looks like
Threw
he
some
might be back.
dots. He threw some dots.
Yeah,
Rushing
yeah.
attack was kinda
I
was
think
working
I
too.
think although I do think that Detroit defense is a little overrated. I don't think they're that great. I really don't think Detroit really has ever had really a great of a defense. They've always strong point has been
Yeah,
their
they got murked
offense.
last year in the playoffs 'cause their defense was
Yeah.
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah, exactly. Their defense is usually what exposes them, to be honest. I mean,
And if you're
you
gonna get
know,
exposed
so
by JJ McCarthy and score a couple tutties on you,
right.
imagine what an actual good offense could
Hmm.
do.
That's what I'm saying. You know, that's why I don't know if how far Detroit. I mean, Detroit's a high-powered offensive team, no doubting
They
that. But I don't know if they're
are,
ever going
but
to go
their
that
offense
far.
has not looked as high power this year.
five and
No,
three,
no.
Hasn't
yeah.
I
been
mean,
moving as good.
you know, I mean, it looks good. You know, I would kill. I would if I was the Giants had an offense. I was like Detroit, but yeah,
Tough
yeah.
division too.
You know,
The Packers just lost, but they're gonna be battling it out probably all season. Who's gonna win that division?
yeah, yeah. And the Bears, what the Bears
The
were
Bears,
picking
I
to
The
win
Bears
that
got a
today.
good record too.
crazy game. If we get into that game
Yeah.
a little bit, the one
That
of
was a
the
wild game against the Bengals, right?
Flacco came back
Yeah.
and they tied up at like close to the end of the game. How'd that game go at the end?
I think they
They
tied it up. Did it go to
no, I
overtime?
think they
No.
went up.
No,
They
no,
went
no.
up
Yeah,
They
they
one.
went
tied
up.
it close. They
No,
got
at the end
close,
when
and
they scored
then
that touchdown, they went up one. I'm pretty sure because
yeah.
I had Bears
Oh,
money
yeah.
line.
I think they
Yeah,
did go up one. Yeah, and I think then Flacco. No, I'm sorry, Caleb Williams threw that pass to Colston
Colston Loveland,
Loveland,
yeah.
and he took it to they
and
cribbed
then
it.
the Bears scored a touchdown with like 40 seconds
Seconds
left.
left.
Yeah.
Yes, you know that was a
And they
crazy
were, I
game.
think the Bears were like 3rd and 10 back against the wall, man.
Yeah, Caleb Williams. Good game from him. 283 tuds.
A lot of fantasy points if you started
A
him.
lot of points for
I
Caleb.
started Caleb Williams. It was a bold start,
That
but
was
he
one
did
of
a
the
good
crazier
job though.
games. I mean, besides the Falcons we were talking about before was a war against the Patriots. The line was fishy.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
two and a
lot of close
half.
games. Yeah.
Mhm,
Fact, it was only 2.5. That was so weird because I thought the
mhm.
Patriots would be more of a favorite. They've been looking good, and Patriots are at home, right?
The
Yeah.
Yeah,
Falcons have some
so,
kicking woes. Falcons have had
Falcons, a
kicking
dome
woes for a
team,
long time
they
now.
play in the dome.
They
Yeah,
cut Young Way.
yeah, yeah, a lot
Mhm.
of
Did 'em
kicking
dirty.
woes. A lot of kicking woes for Atlanta they've had. Cut Young Way can't seem to figure it out, but like the Giants, have
You
kicking
need to
woes
have
too
a
all the
good.
time.
I think we're like the NFL now. The kickers are so good. Like if you don't have a good kicker, you are so behind the 8 ball. Like you have these
Mhm,
kickers that are drilling 60+ yard
Yeah,
field goals consistently, and if you have a dude that's missing extra points or he's missing 40 to 50 yard field goals, like you're such at a freaking disadvantage where like it
mhm.
really becomes difficult to win.
See, the Giants, I feel like the Giants have, like, a kicker that can't make, like, past, like, a 52-yard field goal. Like Graham
Yeah.
Gano, and
no.
he's inconsistent.
And the Falcons are
He's
the
hurt.
same way. Like it's
Yeah.
like they kind of don't have a kicker either that's going to
But why
consistently
is it,
make it for them. They
it
lose
feels
a
like
bunch of games off that.
yeah, and it feels like the Giants they don't have, like, anything, like they're so late to everything, though. Like, every other team, like, will catch up with, like, certain sort of all like, as, like, the years go on, a couple every, like, year or 2, something it gets, like, a new play comes out, some type of, like, formation comes out, other
We're just
teams will,
never
like,
doing it.
copy
Yeah,
it,
we're never
but
the
team
Giants
our
are never
Giants will
doing it.
never
Giants are
do
always
it,
behind the 8 ball and shit like that,
always
even though we have
behind the
a
8 ball.
offensive guru head coach, but we can get
Yeah.
into that if you
Yeah,
want.
get into that, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, there goes Kenneth Walker.
And it's Walker well. But yeah, interesting game, the Colts. I mean, the Colts were looking high powered. Colts were looking high powered coming into this game, and
Mhm.
we took them. We liked them. I like the Colts going into this game, but the old
Yeah.
Danny Jones came out Halloween and shit.
Yeah.
The old Danny was
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that many times.
Mhm.
Danny Jones, 5 turnovers total. I believe it was 3 picks, 2 fumbles. Looked terrible. Absolutely terrible
Yeah, it
out
looked
there,
terrible.
but
Looked like
Yeah,
he
it's
was seeing
something that
horrible.
ghosts.
we saw for about 6 years, 5 years, so
That's the Danny I know.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
nothing new to us. So anybody who's out there like, "Oh, what happened?" I mean, he's gonna do that. He's
Still had
gonna do it.
342 yards, a lot of yards.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think it just showed you that the Colts really are not a team that you have to take that serious, to be
Mhm.
honest. Like they have a really great record and maybe they'll beat up on some bad teams, but I don't think they're a serious playoff team or a serious playoff contender.
That could Matthew be hinting at his obituary team of the week there, maybe.
Possibly.
Could be foreshadowing.
Be
A
foreshadowing.
little bit of foreshadowing.
A little bit.
But yeah,
Yeah.
upset win by the Steelers, but good for them. Whatever.
The
Yeah.
dogs were barking this week. The dogs were barking.
Dogs were barking.
Dogs
Speaking
were
of another
barking.
dog, Denver. I mean, Denver got lucky with CJ Stroud getting
Yeah,
hurt.
they got so lucky because they played terrible.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Too.
Bo
played
Nix. What's the story
garbage.
about Bo Nix? He looked good. I feel like as of
Bo
recent weeks, he
Nix
hasn't
is-
looked too great.
I mean, somehow though Denver doesn't lose. They have like the voodoo magic. To be honest, they
it's just
keep winning every game by
six
like
straight win.
by like a fourth quarter field goal,
Yeah,
basically every
6 straight
game.
dubs for Denver.
Really?
It's that cheese, but I mean, their wins are like against fucking like the Giants, the Jets. They beat the Cowboys.
They beat Denver by a field goal.
They beat the Bengals.
They beat the Titans. You
Okay.
know.
No, like they got a lot of those type of wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another team that might make the playoffs.
Oh,
Probably
they're gonna
will,
make
but
it. They're gonna
they're
make
gonna make
it.
the playoffs.
They're gonna
But
make it, but again, I wouldn't be surprised if they were
yeah,
dead.
I'm not too. I wouldn't be too afraid of Denver if I was in the West. What was low key secretly a kind of an exciting game was the Raiders Jaguars game.
At 4 o'clock, the 4
Throw
o'clock
the
slate.
Raiders, Jaguars.
Throw the
yeah.
record books out the window when them
The
two
NFL was
teams
trying to
play.
get you to not watch any of the other games, putting Raiders, Jaguars,
Yeah.
And Saints
and
Rams.
Saints Rams, which was going to be a blowout. And yeah, they put it up against Bills Chiefs, but low key happened to be a good game, overtime game.
Yeah, overtime game. The Raiders scored a touchdown. Could have tied it up with an extra point with a couple, I think, a minute left in overtime, but decided to go for two. And what Geno Smith does, do an incompletion.
That's what he does.
Brock Bowers caught 3 touchdowns. Unfortunately, couldn't catch another 2-point conversion. But hey,
4
they
touchdowns
tried
for
it.
Geno. 4 touchdowns, big
Got
game
a
for
lot
Geno.
of faith in
Yeah,
Geno, man.
yeah, if the Raiders-
I told you Pete Carroll loves Geno.
The Raiders-
for 2 in that
Yeah.
situation.
They did look better today, their offense, but I mean, when you're 2 and whatever, and you have a chance to go for 2 in overtime, you're probably gonna just do it because at this
Well,
point,
Brock Bowers has that offense looking a little bit better.
Yeah.
He's came back now.
three touchdowns, like I said, total for him. Genty had 1. Yeah. Jaguars, another. Have we killed the Jaguars yet?
I think we haven't. We have not killed. We killed the Vikings, Cardinals, Cowboys, Panthers, Falcons.
A lot of foreshadowing. Yeah,
Jaguars
what
are
might
alive.
happen.
Jaguars are alive. Maybe some more foreshadowing.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe some more foreshadowing.
More foreshadowing.
some
But yeah,
more
I think
for-
we got
find
on all
out.
the main games though.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't
So
really
we
talk
can
too much
get-
about the
We can
Giants.
get
but,
into the Giant game, yeah, a little
I mean,
bit. if we
just
want.
real quick, not to go get too much into it because I mean, there isn't that much to talk about. We
The
kind
Giants are
of
garbage.
got fucking mopped.
Mhm.
Yeah,
We only lost by 10 though. I mean, we lost by 10.
Yeah.
but,
we
but,
covered
like,
it
it
all
wasn't really
spread.
that close.
No, it wasn't really
No.
that close.
No,
Not at all.
to go
Lost
down
by 10 on like the last minute touchdown.
Garbage time
to cut
touchdown,
it
yeah.
from 17 to 10.
10. Yeah. No, we didn't do much. I mean, Dart still looks good to me.
Yeah, Dart looked all right. I
Dart
feel like
still
the
looks
Dart,
good. He's doing good with what he has. I think. Like he's not has have a whole lot there. I think the coaching is the
the
biggest
coaching
issue.
is just very, very questionable still.
I think as the weeks go on, at this point, and we get to see more of who Dart is and what he's capable of, I think I'm starting to see that. I think it's the coaching that might be holding him back. And I know a lot of people are like,
Plays
"Oh,
to end the half were terrible. They just 3 completely stupid ass plays to end the half and just got nothing out of it.
play calling is questionable." It
Not-
just seems like he's doing the same plays over and over and over. Like he's not really doing anything
Mhm.
crazy, like I mean, I understand you have a rookie quarterback, but a little creativity, man. Like, I mean, they're running, flats to the running back, pointed right, jump down passes to the running back, little slants. It's the same play like over and
Theo
over.
Johnson just can't
Theo
catch.
Johnson
like,
can't
what's
catch his
going
some
on?
play to Theo Johnson for some reason. Like, I think
There's
we'll
just not a
see,
lot
but-
Defense is terrible.
Well,
I mean, it's
that
atrocious.
should really be the first. I mean, the defense, all this money we paid out. I got some guys are hurt, but why is this defense just atrocious? Another 130 yards, 160 yards. Sorry, 160 yards rushing for the 49ers.
Oh,
We're just
it's-
getting
yeah.
gashed on the
We're getting
run.
gashed. And I mean, Mac Jones was just absolutely tearing us apart. I was just driving down the field at will.
Even
It
Brian
was a
Robinson had a
terrible
touchdown.
showing.
Yeah,
Wow.
touchdown.
Yeah, terrible showing by the defense. Absolutely, another awful showing about what was supposed to, like, when we came into the year, be the strength of this team.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
And
what
that
it's
just
all.
has not looked like. I don't know if that's a coaching problem, player personnel problem, what kind of problem it is, but it's a big
playing
problem.
guys in the right spot.
huge
Some rumors of
problem.
that, you know.
I mean, there's nobody out there that can cover. It seems like either.
Yeah, no, our
Our
corners are all
coverage,
banged up. I
our
get they're
coverage is
banged up,
just
but like it's the
atrocious.
NFL. Like
And just
people figure out like some
Brian
Yeah.
Burns
other
is having a
guys.
career year. He's having a career year. He's tied in the lead with in sacks with Myles Garrett right now.
Yeah,
He's having an
he got
absolute
at least
career
one more
year,
today.
and we just can't figure it out. Just getting shredded.
But yeah, I saw somebody say Brian Burns having his career year, but Dexter Lawrence having his worst career year.
Yeah, unfortunately. Extra Lawrence. But is that
But
Bowen though?
Like I don't know who
Like,
it
is
is. I
that
don't
the
know. Is that the
way,
scheme?
is that the scheme?
I don't know what it is. It's frustrating to watch, but
I don't
at
know.
least I guess we have a quarterback, right?
yeah, it's at least it's looking like we have a quarterback.
Darts
at
still don't
least.
look bad.
But
That's what I'm
Dart's gotta slow down with taking some of those hits, man. He gets rocked. He's always
Dart gets
battling for
rocked.
the extra yards. It's gonna end up costing him at some point.
We scored on our first drive today, and I feel like
We always do that.
we always score.
Right.
But let me tell you something, and it just feels like that's because, like, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of times the first drive is usually like
Scripted,
scripted,
yeah.
right? Like the coach goes, okay, this is the first 14 plays we're gonna call. Okay, that's working, but problem is that there's a second quarter, a third quarter, fourth quarter.
Can't
You
make
messed up the
in-game
first
adjustments?
quarter. You got to make in-game adjustments. Okay, like
Doesn't
that
sound like you
works, and
can.
they're gonna make adjustments, and then you got to start making adjustments, and it just seems like they don't do that. So I mean,
Yeah,
there's
the
little
coaching is it's
season left,
questionable
but
at best.
questionable, and I think that it might be time to possibly move on from maybe the coach and the GM, but that's a big decision that'll
There's still
come.
what 8 games left or something like that. We're not
Right.
gonna win many games. There's not many wins on the schedule.
Yeah, there's still about half the season left, so I'm not going to get too much into it because they're not going to fire him in season.
No, we're not like the Jets.
No, that's just not going to happen.
No way. That's not gonna happen.
I mean, yeah, they would,
We'd have to like completely bottom out and like
Yeah.
lose by 1,000,000 every game. Like
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I mean, to jump
Yeah,
back to
he would
Thursday
have to
night
lose a
real quick,
locker
that
room.
Ravens-Dolphins game.
It's a
Ravens
Thursday.
are probably the best 3-5 team in the league.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
said to hammer them to win the division.
I really bet they end up winning that division, even though they're
Steelers came out with a
3-5 right
surprise win
now.
though, but yeah, 3-5, they're right there, like 2 games back.
They might win out. They look really good with Lamar. That defense, they still have some questions on defense, but
Mhm.
they look like they could be another juggernaut type team this year. Maybe give the Bills or Chiefs a run for their money when they're playing their best, but they're gonna have to probably win out, basically, to make the playoffs here, and I
Yeah,
would be
well,
really shocked if the Ravens
they're
don't
playing
make
the
the
Vikings
playoffs.
next week, the Ravens.
Yeah, it should be a win. It should be, but we'll see with
Vikings
JJ
look good.
McCarthy. It could be elite. Be a stud.
Yeah.
But who they played, the Dolphins, Tua. Oh my God! I mean, that whole team looks like they're all about to get cut from the NFL. Mike McDaniel's is just a terrible coach. He looks
Yeah,
lost,
it's
confused. He just actually looks pissed on the sidelines now. He's got to have turned on Tua at this point.
oh,
I
yeah,
don't know how they're
Tua
not
clearly
turning
hates
on each
everybody
other.
too. Like,
Yeah,
there's, like, I think everybody's turning on each other. They fired the
everybody.
GM, I
Yeah, they
think.
They
fired
fired
the
the
GM.
GM, but my question is why did Mike McDaniel survive?
Yeah, I don't
Like,
get that. I don't like.
And the trade deadline's on Tuesday. So, you
Yeah.
fire the GM, like, right before the trade
trade
deadline.
deadline, right?
Like, who's making moves?
Kept the coach, but but so if you keep the coach and fire the GM, like what does that mean for Tua? They're gonna keep rocking with Tua, or are they gonna go after someone else?
If you get a new
Well, I mean,
coach,
like,
new coach is not gonna want to.
I'm guessing
Right?
if you fired the GM, you fired them because they put a bunch of bad people in place. And like, what are you just gonna keep all the bad people? Like, I don't know how you have keeping McDaniels. You're gonna keep Tua
I
going
guess they
forward.
just didn't want
Yeah.
this guy making any more moves to their organization. So they're
Yeah,
just like,
yeah, it's
fuck yeah,
just
we're
so
just
fed up.
we're
Like,
just gonna
some
have to
head
just
has to
take you
roll.
out before the trade deadline so you can't do anything else.
Yeah, let's see how to fuck up the team.
Like I was gonna trade Waddle. Maybe this guy was gonna trade Waddle and shit, completely dick them. Traded their like best weapon at this point, their only weapon,
I
well
mean,
besides
they
AJ.
they have to kind of blow it up
Mm.
at this point. I would
Yeah.
trade Waddle too if I were
I
them.
mean, you got to move on from Tua. You got to move
Oh
on
yeah,
from
Tua's
Tua.
done.
You got to move on from
Whatever
Tua.
that cap hit is, whatever, they're gonna probably be losing money on
mean,
that, but
Yeah,
whatever.
you got to. Tua
I can't
cannot
believe
throw
they
the
gave
ball.
him a contract.
I
mean-
Tua Fingers got a contract for sure.
Tua Fingers got a
Yeah,
contract.
and the not to mention Tua is always just one concussion away from never playing in the NFL.
From his life
again.
being over.
He's one hit away from never playing again. From his life being over, really.
Yeah,
Tua's
that's true too.
I don't know how someone would invest that much millions of dollars in him.
No, that was a crazy move. I think he just would have played him out until whatever his contract was over. Then I would have just moved on from him. But yeah, neither here nor there now at this point. Same thing with Brock Purdy, but that's another story.
Brock Purdy didn't even play, and the Giants still got fucking smacked.
Yeah, still got smacked. That's what I'm saying though. Anyone could play in
Yeah,
that
Mac
system for
Jones.
the 49ers.
Wow.
Be serviceable. I don't think
I
you need
know,
Brock
really,
Purdy.
anyone could play in that
I
system.
don't think
It's
you need to pay
absolutely
Brock Purdy
insane.
50, 60, whatever he's making $1 million
Mhm.
to be in that system. I mean, Mac Jones looks like he's been fine in there, and it's Mac Jones. I mean, you put Mac Jones back on the Patriots, going to do nothing probably.
I mean,
You know,
are the Niners about to get Mac Jones paid now? Like the Niners are always just getting a mid quarterback
that's what I'm
paid.
saying. I mean, they
They got
traded.
Jimmy G paid.
Sam
He
Darnold,
was
right?
terrible.
Isn't Sam Darnold over there?
Was he over there
I
at
think he was
some
on Sam
point?
Darnold was on the 49ers the year before he went to the Vikings, I
Vikings?
think. Yeah.
Man,
I think he might have been the backup though.
I don't know
Oh,
what
yeah, he was the
Shanahan
backup.
does
He was
over there though,
he was
but
the
he's like a
backup, though. He
wizard.
wasn't the starter. Yeah, he was the
Forget
backup.
who was starting at the time.
I would absolutely
Probably
kill.
Brock Purdy, no?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Could you imagine just having a competent coaching staff and front office like the Niners
yeah,
have?
it's I want a clean house. I think I'm just at the point where I probably just want a clean
I'm
house.
so over it. I'm
Let's
so
get
over
rid
this
of the
team.
GM, get rid of the coach. Hopefully, we found our quarterback. Like, I don't know, Mike McDaniels maybe is the OC.
I'll take
Belichick as a
McDaniels as the
DC.
OC. I mean, the guy's got a good offensive mind.
Belichick might
He's
just be
just a
done, man.
crackpot.
Yeah, I mean, but he's an offensive guru.
He's a guru.
I mean, he made Tua look good. I mean, if you could
Yeah,
make
no, I would
Tua
take
look good,
McDaniels
got
OC.
Tua paid.
you know, right? Got Tua paid. You made Tua look
Just
good.
gotta
I mean,
find me a head coach. That's what I just need. I need a head coach. Maybe somebody with experience.
yeah.
Yeah, I need somebody. I don't know. I kind of like taking a shot on like some younger guy, some guru
Some
type guy
savant.
too, some savant.
Savant, expert, like Sean McVay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. Why can't we just
yeah,
steal another team's coach? Why don't we
Yeah,
just get another like
yeah,
Kevin O'Connell? Like, bro, who wants to coach him? So,
yeah. Come on, I
yeah.
know,
Come
not
on,
me.
Kevin O'Connell. But that we need to find our own Kevin O'Connell
or
type
the
guy.
Browns coach. I think maybe he'll get fired.
Stefanski?
Stefanski.
Are we confident in that guy? The Browns coach?
I don't know. I'm searching. We probably
Yeah,
aren't
I'll
even
take him as
but
like DC. I get Stefanski as DC for sure.
yeah. Well, next year, 2026 Giants. That's what we'll be saying that all season. 2026 Giants are coming.
Yeah, 2027. Once we
Yeah.
get Neighbors and Scatteroo back, like we're playing it with everybody down as well on the offense. But
Yeah.
that doesn't excuse our
That's
defense
nuts.
from looking atrocious.
Yeah, he's throwing the plumbers though for sure. Best weapons, Wandale Robinson. I mean, not a bad player, but
Speaking of atrocious, I mean, I guess we could have some congratulations to the LA Dodgers for winning the World Series. The
That
Blue Jays
was
completely blew that in the ninth inning. I would say I'm sorry to see it happen, but fuck the Blue Jays. So
yeah, I
yeah.
mean,
No, I mean if you're a baseball fan of the Yankees division of the Blue Jays division, you're probably just sick watching that because you had to see either it's going to be the Blue Jays win or the Dodgers win. I mean, I feel like every baseball fan hates the Dodgers. It's kind of like unanimous at this point. They're kind of
So the
officially
Yankees of the
become the
West.
evil empire.
yeah.
Dodgers are the evil empire now. Like,
Yeah, back-to-back
They
championships.
buy everybody.
Back to back.
They have a ton of money on deferred contracts that they're not even paying out to people. Just have Yamamoto coming on, starting one game, pitching the ninth inning the next day.
Shout out to him, man. He's MVP. That was
That's
insane.
a dog.
Yeah, Yamamoto MVP. I mean, that's nothing you've seen before since like early 2000s probably. Like coming in, like pitching a game 95 pitches and coming in the
Like
next
the day
game.
after, I didn't look it up. Like the day after you pitch, I feel like pitchers will like come in like what's his face close out the World Series. Max Scherzer or some shit would come in and close out the World Series. Like he didn't pitch the day before though.
No,
I don't think so.
No,
I don't
he pitched 95 pitches the day before, came in and pitched, I think, 3 innings to close it out.
That is
They gave him,
crazy.
I mean, that's crazy. I mean, that's like Randy Johnson against the Yankees in 2001 on the Diamondbacks type shit.
I
Like,
mean, he was
really
dealing
insane.
too, and he was dealing.
Funny how, side note, I think it's funny how Ohtani hasn't won a World Series MVP yet. I mean, he's played, don't get me wrong, great player. But I would expect him to,
World Series MVP.
I would expect him to have won one of them.
Who won last year?
Freddie Freeman, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken,
yeah,
right?
Freeman.
Freddie Freeman, yeah. Freddie Freeman. Restart PTSD.
But yeah, ninth inning home run. Dodgers were down what 2 outs. I
Yeah,
think
they
they
got
were
Rojas.
one out. I think
that
it was 1
game
out.
was crazy.
Insane
Yeah,
game 7.
Yeah, home run by
insane game
Rojas to
7.
tie it up.
Rojas tied it up.
Will Smith to go up.
Yeah, that pitcher is in hell. That pitcher is.
Yeah.
I saw his post game. He was just like, I blew the game.
That's got to be tough.
That's
gotta be
I
the worst
let
feeling.
the team down. I cost us World Series. Like, yeah,
That's got to be tough, man. I mean,
Jeff
that's
Hoffman,
tough.
I think. Closer.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the closer
He
Hoffman.
let up that home run to Rojas. It's tough, man.
All that season worked so hard to get there. When it comes down to your
Bottom of the ninth.
last
Miguel
game.
Rojas?
2 outs. And
Yeah.
that stadium was rocking. That
Mhm.
stadium was rocking,
Rocking.
man. Just to get silence like that.
Yeah, you're up 3-2 coming back home.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
gotta win one. Just
Yeah.
gotta win one.
Couldn't do it.
I mean, I'm happy though as a Blue Jays hate watcher because
Oh, yeah.
I hate that
Absolutely.
team. I didn't want
Yeah,
to
I
see
mean,
George Springer celebrate another chip. I fucking hate that guy too.
no, I mean Vladdy Guerrero is like an arch rival of the Yankees. Can't see that.
Aguero needs to be the Yankees, you know. So should Bo Bichette.
Yeah, Boba Fett's a free agent, right? Or something like that?
I think so. I think cats are talking about Bo Bichette might not
Well,
be
if
on
he
that
is,
team
then
next year.
Yankees, hey, what's up?
Yeah, we already discussed the Yankees. Like, well, we need to go all in on 2026. That's for another episode of the Ballskiii pod. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Congratulations,
congratulations.
Dodgers, I guess.
Congratulations to
But,
the
Yeah.
Dodgers. You're officially a dynasty. First back-to-back team since the Yankees in
it's
99,
New York
2000.
Yankees.
Yeah. Yep.
You're officially it. You're a team to beat.
Repeated.
hmm
You'd already got out the best odds for next year. I think Yankees second best.
Yeah, I don't know. They just somehow get better every year.
They're probably
That's
going to
the
get a
thing.
big name free agent this
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll
offseason.
get a big name free agent this offseason
They
too.
probably
Like
will.
another
Probably
phenom
will.
coming out of Japan or something. They'll get
Yeah, I
another one.
swear.
I think there's that Murakami guy or someone that's supposed to be coming.
There's another one?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just hits bombs.
Yeah, apparently hits bombs,
I
but he
think
strikes out a
Murakami.
lot.
Unfair
They're gonna end up
advantage.
getting him.
Yeah, they'll take a shot on him. Like, we'll give you like $300 million for no fucking reason. Why not?
Yeah, right.
How much did they pay
just
Roki
defer it.
Sasaki? I think it was like $300 million.
And is he supposed to be a starter now? Like, I thought he was supposed to be a starter, Rokai
Yeah,
Sasaki.
yeah, but he kind of sucked.
So,
Kind of
like, what's
sucked,
up
so they
with
put him in
that?
the
Like,
pen.
just lucky you're the closer because he was nice as the closer.
Doesn't matter. They got a salary and a hedge fund.
Yeah, they got a
it doesn't
salary and a
matter.
hedge
Growing
fund.
matter. They're gonna make it by 10:30 tomorrow morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
By like 24 hours already, they just doubled his shit. All right, Trump's got the 401ks going up. Like somehow contributing to it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
I guess they just never have to pay their players until like 10 years from now. Maybe we try it out, Steinbrenner. Maybe we try it out.
Try it out, please.
Signed a 12-year, $325 million deal with the Dodgers. Fuck
Holy
it.
crap. 12 years,
Yeah.
$300 million for
Holy
a guy
shit.
who
Didn't
never
even need
played.
him. Didn't even need him.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
insane. For somebody who hasn't even played an inning in
World
the
Series
MLB.
champions. I guess the question I did have is this bad for baseball? Because I saw at the end of the game, Dave Roberts was like yelling, "Yeah, it's bad for baseball." Or, like he was like taunting how people say it's bad for baseball. Like, or I think he said like, "Is another 4 more wins bad for baseball too?" Or something like that. Like some bullshit. I forget what he.
fucking hate Dave Roberts.
Some
Fuck
smug
Yeah,
ass
first of all, let me
comment.
start off that response of fuck Dave Roberts. He's a smug fuck. You got a million
Yeah, but
bajillion
you're
dollars.
you're the coach of Team USA, bro. You have an
Yeah.
all-star team.
But
Yeah,
what I will
really.
say is this: is that I'm not gonna say it's bad for baseball because when the Yankees were doing it,
It
it was
great.
it
for
was it was
baseball.
great for baseball. So, I mean, come on.
Nah,
So-
no, but I'll tell you what's bad for baseball though is this deferred money bullshit. Like they're taking it to an extreme.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
great.
They
They
have
need
hundreds of
deferred
millions
money
of
is
dollars that
nonsense.
they're not paying people.
Yeah, that
and
needs
then
to
they're
be
getting
looked
like
into.
a whole nother team's worth of fucking salary.
Yeah,
cap
that needs to be
somehow.
looked
Yeah,
into.
It's like they're cheesing the luxury tax.
Sounds like a need a salary cap or something like that.
Fucking
Yeah.
put it in. Because I'm over it at this point. Or ban deferred contracts.
Yeah,
These
ban the
deferred contracts
deferments.
should be banned. This is some bullshit. What's going to happen now 10 years from now when they should be paying Ohtani $70 million? They're going to cheese it somehow. And it's not going to be on the books.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna have to pay like $700 million by the time they need to pay
Yeah,
him
really.
like 20, so they'll be all right.
They should have his
Exactly.
contract. They was putting everybody's contract in the hedge fund, deferring it.
They flipped his contract for a profit. They made money on Ohtani somehow.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, congrats to them again, back to back
Yeah.
for the goats.
See what happens next year. Now long off season, winter meetings.
Yankees better
make
go
a
all in.
move. Yeah, better go all in.
Do we want to get into some NBA?
Yeah, get into a little bit of NBA. Still beginning of the season hasn't been long, but
Yeah, 5 games
Yeah,
in.
NBA has been exciting so far, man. It's looking Wembanyama, absolute alien, man. Wembanyama is
Alien.
looking like the future of the
SGA
league.
is going nuts every night.
SGA is going nuts every night.
Thunder still look good. Still might be the favorite to come out the West right now.
Thunder and Spurs are both undefeated teams in the West.
Yeah, I mean,
Spurs undefeated,
Both undefeated.
is the NBA lacking an American star problem? Does the NBA have an American star problem?
Yeah, no, I think they do because I think
Like, so
that
when I thought of American star, like, who do you think of immediately?
LeBron
It might
James.
be
LeBron, Steph,
LeBron
and, like,
still. Yeah,
KD, right?
LeBron,
Like,
Steph,
Yeah.
KD,
KD.
that's who
That's
I
who
would
I
think of, and they're,
think
like,
of.
all the older. It's supposed to be, like, Ant-Man now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
supposed
don't
to be
think of
Ant-Man, but
Anthony
he's
Edwards.
Ant-Man just hasn't taken
Playing in
that
Minnesota.
step where like,
No.
and maybe it's because he's not PR friendly too either. But
Yeah, but he has that swagger about
Yeah,
him.
like,
yeah,
he
like
should be
He
marketing
has
it.
that
yeah,
persona to be it.
like I
He,
love Ant-Man, but he
you
just
know,
feels like he just hasn't taken that superstardom step
might
yet.
be
But
hard to do when in Minnesota too. Like,
a
Yeah,
not
bit,
the
not
environment
exactly a
is
big
tough.
market. I mean, you look at the
Mhm.
other teams. Maybe LeBron's really the only team like person I could think of like with Cleveland. That wasn't like a huge
Man, there was
market.
also LeBron James. Come
Right,
on.
but that was that's what I'm saying. You can't
I
compare
mean,
it to
behind
Kobe
Ant-Man, like
had LA,
who's the next best
Jordan has
American player? Because
Chicago,
all the stars right now in the league are foreign born. You have Shai, Wemby, Giannis,
Jokic.
the Joker. Those are probably the top stars right now, right?
Mm,
Luca,
Luka.
Luka, yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, most of
he
them are
said
foreign.
Embiid.
Embiid,
Embiid,
Embiid's.
all foreign born.
Yeah.
foreign born player. Okay, so even Shy's from fucking
Yeah, he's from
Canada.
Canada.
OG
Yeah, he's from
Anunoby.
Canada. He's not even American.
Oh, gee. Yeah, I mean, the
The
biggest
best,
stars in the
the
NBA
best
are
American
Jalen
players
Brunson.
might be like besides who we just said, Steph, LeBron, KD. I mean, it might be like Jalen Brunson and Anthony Edwards,
Yeah,
Jason Tatum.
the Jason
Tatum.
Tatum. Yeah,
Yeah,
Tatum. Tatum's probably the
Tatum
best.
is like he's a star. Don't get me wrong, but people hate Tatum. I don't know,
Yeah,
people.
He just
Tatum
doesn't
gets
have
a lot of
aura,
hate.
He's a
bro. He has
cornball.
no aura. He's
Got
No
no
aura.
aura.
He's
Yeah, he's like,
auraless.
like he's
Got a
not like a
championship.
hateable person, but he's not like a likable guy, because like
No, he thinks he has aura, but he has not.
yeah, but he
Yeah, but
has
he
none.
has none. Exactly.
Tough start to
Yeah.
the season for the Celtics, so 3-4
Yeah. It's kind of I think
expected.
what we were expecting at least. Maybe not if you're a Celtics fan, but
Mm.
they're missing some guys. They got
They
key
traded like
injuries.
everybody. So what else did they expect?
You got Jalen Brown's hairline wiping off on people mid
Yeah,
game. Come on.
yeah, I might hear that later at the top for sure. The Jalen Brown hairline situation is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah, it was
Knicks didn't
from
look too great.
LeBron.
The Knicks are beating up on the Bulls tonight, but as they should. But they
They,
lost to the
yeah, they
Bulls
just
Friday
got
night.
smashed by the Bulls Friday night.
Yeah, classic. Lose on the road, win at home on the back to back against them, or like consecutive games against them, the same team. But
The Knicks are still have been a little frustrating. I don't know if I'm all in on Mike Brown yet.
Well, I think if they beat the Bulls tonight, the Bulls weren't defeated. So the Bulls were 5-0. Finally, we're gonna give the Bulls the first loss of the season. Looking like not that like I think the Bulls are nice or anything,
Yeah.
but
we are gonna give the Bulls the first loss of the season, technically, right?
mhm.
See, it's a long season though. We got a long season to put it all
Lot to go,
together.
lot to go. I don't know if I love the offense so far with Mike Brown, but a lot of games to
Yeah,
go.
that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of
Cat's got
game
to We
left.
got to figure out the Cat problem because
Yeah.
Cat doesn't look like as he's low key has said already, he doesn't know his role in this offense. So it was like a real life quote from Cat,
Hmm.
like right before the season started. I don't know what my role is in this offense, he said.
Yeah,
He
Cat.
looks
Well,
like it. He looks like he doesn't know what his role is in this offense.
hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's time to trade for Giannis, but we'll
Yeah.
get into that
Not
as
to overreact,
yeah,
but it's
we'll
time to
get
get
we'll get
Giannis on the
into
Knicks.
that when the trade deadline gets a little bit closer. But
Mhm.
it's time to possibly pull the
Yeah,
trigger,
well,
get Cat out of New
not that
York.
this team can't win without him, but the
Yeah,
fully furnished version of this team is with Giannis as
Oh,
our
it's
main
with
star.
Giannis,
and I
100%.
think that maybe we have a chance with Cat and the current team we're at this year.
This year, yeah.
But after this year, when Tatum comes back healthy and Halliburton
Halliburton's
comes back
healthy.
healthy, and assuming there's going to be no other significant injuries or, minuscule amount, insignificant amount of significant injuries that are going to impact the NBA like that in the
Mhm.
East, I don't know if it's going to
Just
be
because
a
this year's
team
still
to
so wide
go
open
with.
that like
Yeah.
we don't need to like rush the trade now.
Right. That's what yeah. Which is why I don't think the Knicks, when they have that negotiating window with the Bucks in the summer, were out there like giving up
We're
their
not
whole
giving up our
team.
team. We're not giving up our
No,
whole team. Doesn't make
no,
sense.
that would be stupid. It would be malpractice to do that. But
Mhm.
I think that might get explored either at the trade deadline, probably at the end of the season, to be honest. But that'll be an interesting topic to explore once maybe February comes around, the trade deadline gets closer.
We'll see about that. Giannis is playing it out of his mind right now.
Giannis is a freak. He is
Yeah,
so good.
I mean,
Playing out of his mind.
He
I'm
is
sure he's got
so
that little extra
good.
edge on him right now,
Yeah.
right? He's trying to show off. Like
And
either this is
the voters, sort of the MPV voters, have a Giannis fatigue, so it's like he's never gonna win another one type of thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
He's
he
already
could
won like what two
he
and
could win it
or
every
something like
single
that.
year. They don't even have him in the conversation this
I mean, it's the
year,
same
but
thing with
he
Jokic too,
deserves to
though. I
be in
think
it.
Jokic could win it
Jokic,
like every single year
yeah,
too.
it'll probably be
They gave it to
Shy
SGA,
or
yeah.
Wemby this year, if I had to guess.
Oh, yeah, Wemby. Wemby's a good candidate for
Shy
sure.
won it last year, no?
Did he win last year? I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, Shy won it
Yeah.
last
Once
Yeah.
you
year.
win 2, that's it. They're gonna get the
Yeah,
fatigue.
once you get to it's the LeBron. You can't get more than that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Get the back to back. That's it.
If I had to put your money on Wemby to win MVP this year, that guy's an alien.
Alien. The Spurs are gonna be good too. I mean, they already are good. So the
Yeah,
Spurs
they
are
already
back.
are good.
Spurs like the Patriots. They're only down for like a few years. And all of a
Yeah.
sudden they get the superstar. And they're back.
And they're
And they're
back.
back.
Yep.
They're reloading.
Yep.
They just have good draft picks. They don't spend a lot of time just being bad. They actually rebuild when they're bad.
They look like they're gonna be good for years to come. Long time, as long as Wemby's healthy.
Absolutely. Shout
Yeah.
out to the Spurs. We want to
Yeah.
get into some segments.
Yeah. I think
Get
it's
to the
about
fucking
time.
segments. What do we think? You want to kill a team here first? Y'all ready to kill a team?
Yeah, I'll kill a
Absolutely.
team.
Yeah, I think we're ready to kill a team. There's a lot of us. A couple I have
A
on
lot of
mine.
options this week. A lot of. It's
Yeah.
not as easy. Well, not as easy this week. You
Yeah.
kind of have to kill like a good
You gotta
team.
start killing
I
some
think
good
it's starting to
teams
get
now,
harder.
'cause
It's starting to
it's
get
gotta
harder,
be
right? Because you're
500 and
starting to have
above.
the teams that aren't going to be 500 are falling
Mhm.
low, and the teams that are teetering. Like it's getting harder. Less teams you can pick from. So,
The
but
bad teams are really showing they're bad, and then there's some good teams like, damn, well, maybe they do have a chance. But again, they have to be at least 500, and we think there's no shot for them to win the Super Bowl. Matt, you want to start it out with your team?
Yeah, I'm fucking killing the Colts. Foreshadowed it. They're
wow,
not a
Indiana
real
Jones.
team.
it's bold.
They're fake
Oh,
nice. They're frauds, and they got fraud checks crazy this week. Rodgers and the
fraud checks.
Steelers fraud checked the hell out of them. I can't take them seriously in the playoffs, especially on the road. At the end of the day, it's Danny Jones. Let's be real here. They're not winning no Super Bowl.
I mean,
Respect that. I respect that decision. That's not who I'm going with, but I respect it.
I agree with him in that sense. Absolutely, that I don't think I trust Danny Jones either. But I'll give the Colts a little more time. I respect they only had one loss, only their second loss of the season. So
Mhm.
I'll be a little more respectful. I think I'm gonna give them a little more time before I make them an obituary team of the week.
Mhm.
I'm teetering. I was teetering on two, either Packers or the Jaguars, but I think I'm gonna go with the Jaguars. Um, Trevor Lawrence, I don't know if I've talked about before on a podcast my opinions on him, but not a terrible quarterback, but I don't think
Not
he's all
first
there.
pick worthy.
Not first pick worthy. He hasn't shown to be, slightly better than maybe what Danny Jones has been. To be
Mhm.
honest, he's had his moments, Trevor Lawrence, but Travis Hunter hurt. His connection with Brian Thomas Jr. still just doesn't look like
Abysmal.
it's there. It
Yeah.
just still doesn't look like it's there. It's I killed Brian Thomas Jr. Or I said he was fantasy funeral that one episode
Mhm.
a few episodes ago.
Right.
But yeah, so I think I'm gonna go lock it in with Jaguars as my fantasy funeral. My
The
obituary team of the week.
the Jacksonville Jaguars. So we're actually all gonna have different opinions here, so we're gonna have to sway each other. I'm gonna go with the Denver Broncos.
Okay.
Denver
Yeah.
Broncos have won 6 straight, yada yada yada. I don't care about that. Like
Yeah.
they're just getting by in these games. They've got lucky today. CJ Stroud was hurt, and they barely put up any points. Broncos have wins over the Jets, the Giants, the Texans without CJ Stroud, the Titans.
Yeah, I don't believe in them at
6
all.
straight, and they're just pulling these wins out.
Yeah, they're fourth quarter merchants on some bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
I
I
don't
don't
think
believe
Bo
in
Nix
Bo
is winning. I'm
Nix.
not a believer.
I'm not a believer. He could take some steps in the future. I just don't think this year for sure.
It's getting tough, so we all have 3 different options. Did anybody get
if I had
swayed
to
for a different
choose,
way?
I think the worst team out of the 3 is probably the Jaguars.
It's
I'd
likely.
probably have to go with the
The
Jaguars.
Jaguars are
Mhm.
trash. What's the Jaguars' record? Just curious.
Phone's dead at the moment, so I didn't get a chance
Phone's
to
dead.
look at the exact
Phone's dead,
record. But I
listen.
believe, if I'm not
Jaguars are
mistaken, they're
5
probably
and 3.
4 and
5 and
4,
3.
5 and
Yep.
3.
5 and 3. They got
Okay.
the win today in
Yeah, I'll kill
overtime.
them.
Yeah, Chiefs win.
Yeah, they got the
Chiefs
Chiefs
win.
winning overtime where they should have lost to the Raiders.
Yeah, they could have.
Yeah,
They could have
and they almost
lost.
lost to the Raiders, who are just a joke of a team.
Come on, they're not a great team. They still really don't have much of an identity.
They had that bullshit win over the Chiefs on that
Yeah.
Monday Night Football game.
Yeah, they started off a little
Yeah.
hot at the beginning of the year. They got most of their wins, but I think at the last, I don't think they lost their last 3 before this, something like that, something like that. And this one, again, close game, could have went either way. So, yeah,
Jacksonville Jaguars, you're officially dead.
dead.
Dead. All right, next segment. GOAT or WOAT of the week. Matt, do you want to start up?
Yeah, my woe of the week is Daylight saving times the day after daylight savings time. It's absolutely terrible. It's fire the one night you're like, oh, an extra hour of sleep. Let's go. Then like you get out of work the next day and it's pitch black out.
Yeah,
You're like, oh
pissed.
my
Like,
God. Seasonal
Yeah, that's gonna be
depression sets
horrible.
in. You never see the sun for about a few months, at least if you're on the Northeast. Be prepared if you just not see the sun.
Well, the
You're
sun's
gonna
gotta come up earlier in the morning though, right? Like in the
yeah,
morning,
yeah.
6:30 in the morning, like,
Oh
oh,
yeah,
it's
just
bright out, great.
that's enough for it to be on your
Mhm.
way to work. You'll get 5 minutes of sun when you're in your car. When you get out, pitch black.
Yeah,
Pitch black.
Tough time of year. We gotta get through these 3 months or it's a grind.
that's a strong WOAT of the week there, Matt.
Strong.
Strong
I
one,
like that.
absolutely. I like that. Can't agree more with you. My go to the week, in an ironic sense, is actually going to be Mike McDaniel. How he survived that firing. I still don't get it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Still thinking about it. It's in my brain still. I mean, he fired the GM. The player personnel obviously isn't great, but the team hasn't been great overall. Mike McDaniel just clearly looks pissed out there. Like
Yeah, wearing the capri pants. He's
you know,
like,
he was dapping up John Harbaugh or Jim Harbaugh like it
"Please
looked
get
like
me
he
outta
thought it
here."
was going to be his last game.
Mhm.
But hey, he survived. So go to the week. Go to the week.
Miracle.
Actually,
Miracle.
even though he's on the hot seat, I guess, but I don't know if he is. So
He
we'll see.
survived it, so shout out
Yeah.
to him.
So go to the week.
That's
I think the worst thing I saw this week was definitely that Louisiana governor. Talk. Brian Kelly got fired from LSU, as we all know. And apparently the Louisiana governor said, this AD's not picking the next coach of Louisiana State University.
I guess the
The
governor's about to
stepping
pick
in
him.
and
Step
telling
in.
a college team who they're going to pick as their head coach is absolutely insane.
Only in Louisiana, maybe Florida that might happen, but
Maybe.
definitely in Louisiana.
Mhm.
I mean, that athletic director, I wonder how he feels. Man, bad week for him. Bad week for Brian
Been
Kelly
picking him wrong for years.
for years.
Picking him wrong for
They
years.
said the state's got to take over.
They were insinuating
State's
that
coming in
he was
control.
insinuating he was going to fire that athletic director
Yeah.
too. I don't know if he has the power to do that
I
somehow.
think he
but
also was insinuating that he's going to pick the next coach.
that he's going to pick the next coach as well.
Yeah,
It's coming from the top.
It's coming from the top, right from the governor.
Governor's office is picking a coach is absolutely insane.
And I
Worst thing I
guess
saw
the
this
school's
week.
going to pay for it, but
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, they're gonna have enough money. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's a money issue. I think it's just the governor's power hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust the governor. I don't know
Definitely.
if when people were electing him, they were considering that one of his
Mhm.
job responsibilities to pick LSU's next head coach.
And people in Louisiana might love it.
If
Who
somebody, he's
knows?
the one that stepped up. He's gonna
Stepped
do
up.
it.
Someone's got to step
Yeah,
up.
shout out
over
to
there.
him.
We need someone from Louisiana to call in, tell us
Yeah.
what does it feel like for your state governor to say they're going to be picking the next coach of the Louisiana State University. Feels a little odd to me, but maybe Louisiana guys
They can
down
do
there
shit
do move
different down
different.
there.
They do
Do it
move shit.
different
They
down the
move
bayou.
different. So down the bayou.
I think that might just do it for the Ballskiii Pod episode. So go ahead and follow that TikTok page, Ballskiii the Pod. The IG is also Ballskiii the Pod.
Smash the like button.
Let's get it. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace. Like and subscribe.